Okay, good morning, everyone, from whatever part of the world you're watching me from. Okay, so my name is Sunday Osho, and I'm going to be taking a series on identifying and pursuing your business opportunities. Okay, this series is going to be three different parts. We're going to be having the first part that talks about the act of opportunity spotting. That is, how do you spot opportunity within a business or within a strength or even within your skill. Okay, so and the second part also talks about how do you evaluate and prioritize opportunity. Yeah, it's something for you to spot opportunity. Is another thing for you to prioritize the opportunity for your benefit. And of course, it's impossible for you to fully take advantage of opportunities without building a formidable team. So we're going to be looking also at building a team and fostering innovation. Okay, so I will start this morning with the act of opportunity spotting. I'll try as much as possible to make this video very short. So, first thing first, in today's fast-paced business world, identifying and pursuing new business opportunities is very crucial for growth, and not just growth, for sustainability of any business. Okay, so it's something that you have to do strategically. It requires strategic thinking for you to be able to spot opportunities, okay, in a particular market. So the question is, where do we start from? Okay, the first thing you have to consider if you must identify opportunity and and pursue it, as in the first thing you have to first consider is you need to know your business in and out. I mean, you must understand the business you do or the business you're about to do. Before you spot new opportunity, you need to have a deeper understanding of your current business. Okay, so there are basic things you need to consider in this space. The first thing is for you to understand core competency. Sometimes this is even not just limited to it's not just limited to business. It's even skill, human ability. Okay, so you need to understand your core competence. What are you really good at? There are some things you are good at doing that you know you can do them flawlessly. You just have to identify what you're really good at. You must understand your core competence, because it's in your core competence that you can spot your opportunity. So opportunity hides in our competence. It is your ability to understand what you are really good at that becomes very easy for you to spot opportunity. Okay, so that is one. Secondly, is more you just have to also understand your USP. What do I mean by USP? USP is your unique selling proposition. Okay. What sets you apart from others? What sets you apart from competitors? As a company, what is that USP that makes you different from any other company out there? As an individual that have certain skill, what makes you different from every other person out there? These need to be well spotted, because it is in you understanding your USP that you'll be able to also next opportunities. Because yeah, opportunity will definitely come, but you just have to position yourself in a place that you are the hedge, you have advantage others. And the last thing that you also need to consider is for you to be able to understand your target market. Right, every idea is not for every market. You just have to understand what your market is and where your market is. How do you locate your target audience? Who are your ideal customers? You just need to understand who they are and where you can locate them. Okay, so these three things are very critical in you understanding your business or understanding yourself in and out, for you to be able to spot new trend or new opportunities in the marketplace. So the second thing you also need to understand that you need to do is what I call, you keep your eye peeled. Okay, so opportunities are everywhere, but you need to be very observant for you to spot them. Okay, so if you are not very observant, if you are not intentional about you spotting opportunity, even in the midst of opportunity, in the midst of surplus, you will still not see it. So you need to really, really be very intentional about being observant about spotting opportunity. And how do you do this? The first thing first is for you to understand market trend in your industry. What is that thing that is trending in your industry? Don't be part of the people we call late adopters. Late adopters, yeah, as good as it is, but it's always good if you have the very first one of the very first set of people that spot opportunities in a new or emerging market. Okay, so you need to understand market trend. You need to pay key attention to industry trend. You need to understand emerging technologies. You need to understand the changing consumer preference. When consumers preference are changing, you also need to change the dynamics of your product. When new technologies are emerging, you also need to change towards adopting these technologies. You just need to understand your industry. For example, you are someone that is an artisan and you are good at doing something manually, but lately there has been evolving technology that could make it easier. If you don't want to get out of job, then you just have to learn how to adopting new technology. Okay, so understand consumer preference, understanding industry trend, and of course emerging technology are very, very crucial for you to understand market trend. The second thing you also need to understand is what I call consumer, or you call it customer insight. You need to listen to your customer. Feedback is very, very crucial. If you don't get constructive feedback from your customers, you will not be able to spot new opportunities. Don't forget, we are talking about which spotting the opportunity. So there is need for you to listen to your customers, because sometimes new opportunities are well hidden inside existing business. It is when the customers gives you the market gives you the dynamics of how it wants to be run. When the customer give you feedback, that's when you can actually know other areas of your business that you need to improve on, and in such you would be able to spot opportunities that would also strengthen your business or your skill, as the case may be. Okay, so, and of course you also need to understand something we call competitor analysis. Okay, so you need to study your customer. I beg your pardon. You need to study your competitors. You need to know their strengths and their weaknesses. Okay, you need to know what they are doing differently, why they are different. I mean, you need to know what they do differently to make them to be achieving the kind of result they are having. And if they are not achieving the results, you also need to know what they are doing differently that is not making them to achieve the expected result. Understanding your competitors' strength and weaknesses will put you on a competitive edge over them, because you will be able to spot opportunities, new business, new trend, new ideas and innovations from whatever you are able to derive from these engagement, right? So you need to also do competitor analysis for you to be able to understand what your competitors are doing differently, and how you can also work towards building a better brand for yourself. Okay, so last but not the least, which is the third point, is networking. You need to network. It's very, very important. It is when you go out there that you'll be able to spot opportunities, right? Don't just build business in isolation. No, it doesn't work. You just have to learn how to collaborate. You must learn how to network. And how do you easily do this? You must be intentional about attending industry events. Okay, so it is attending conferences, trade shows, webinars, and all of that, trainings, that you'll be able to meet new set of people. You'll be able to understand what's actually happening in that space as at that time. Okay, so this is very crucial. And also you have to also engage with online communities. There's so many professional groups, pages, and all of that on LinkedIn and on Facebook and on other social media platforms. You just have to look at industry that appeal to what's it called, your business appetite. Then you join them. You will easily spot opportunities, because new trend, new ideas would also be posted on such communities. And more so, don't hesitate to also ask your existing client for referrals. Okay, because that will also help you in the quest to satisfy a customer. There will be opening of new business opportunities. Okay, so these are very few things I feel we need to talk about today. Like I said, this is going to be series, and in our next phase, this is part one. Now part two, we're going to be diving into the strategies for evaluating and prioritizing opportunities. Okay, so this is very very important because as well we are going to be looking at how to develop solid plan to capitalize on opportunities. Okay, so this is how far we can go today. In our next video, we'll try to learn more about how we can actually prioritize and evaluate opportunities. Thank you for listening. You can drop your comment if you have any observation, any contribution. I'm not a custodian of knowledge. Okay, I'm just sharing an opinion. So if you have anything that could also help others, please feel free to share in the comment section. Thank you and look forward to see you again. All right, Sunday Osho speaking. See you in the part two of this series. Bye for now.